This chocolate collar, first thing to test is how hard your gold is. It's obviously hard enough that it's not going to scrape off when you scrape over it with the chocolate, but if it's too hard it would actually start to lift off from the plastic, in which case you need to soften it with the chucks, put it back on the plastic and make sure it adheres to the plastic, otherwise your chocolate's going to go underneath and you're not going to see your gold. Okay, this one can still be rolled around, so it means it's not too firm, so that's good, because you don't want to break it when you're actually rolling it around the cake. Usually you would have the cake ganached. Okay, chocolate over the top. I am just using compound chocolate. We actually don't use much curvature chocolate here, so I don't have any. Okay. Just your normal chocolate collar. I normally like to leave it to set a little bit, so I'll put it on the bench so that because the bench will be colder than my board. Okay, then just lift it up like so and wrap it around your cake. So pretty much with these collars, like the stenciling before, you could do, if you're doing corporate desserts, you could do a logo of a company, cut it out of this, stick it on your acetate and then go around and do it. Otherwise, as I said, if you can do your chocolate on your plastic sleeves, not a problem. But there's so much versatility. We do a gold and a silver. Pipe don't paint, but we do other colours if you wanted other colours as well, but I think the gold and the chocolate look really, really good together. So basically I'll pop that in the freezer for it to harden up, and then I'll show you how to take the chocolate collar off. Now that we have our little cupcake out of the freezer, I'm just going to take the chocolate collar off, which should come off nicely. Now the only problem you have with this, normally the overlap would just break off, but because you've got the pipe don't paint in there, it won't. So you actually need to cut that with a pair of scissors. So that the stringy bit comes off. Alright, so there's our cake. We're just piping a little bit of cookies and cream mousse into the top. Then we're going to get our little garnishes that we made yesterday. Now, you can stand these up if you leave them to dry a bit longer. You can twist them around a pen to make different shapes, or you can fold them over each other like that and stick them in. Because they're still quite soft, they're sticking to themselves. And then we're just sticking a couple of Maltesers on top. Oops, we squished them. Okay, I've got something that looks like that, any sort of dessert you like.